Howdy. We're Team SwingSleeve, and we're here to bring you a personal swing coach anytime, anywhere. My name is Ian Cash.
And I'm Andres Rivera, and we're both mechanical engineering majors from Texas A&M University.
You know how. You hate that feeling you get when you shank it off into the woods and your buddy drives it 300 yards down the middle. What would it mean to you if you were to have a personal swing coach with you, anytime and anywhere? Reliable, consistent feedback is the key to getting those extra 30 yards. Allow me to introduce you to Nicholas, who's wearing the solution. Welcome to SwingSleeve.
With SwingSleeve, we provide you 3 benefits. The first thing we provide is full swing analysis. Through embedded sensors and artificial intelligence, we analyze your entire swing and tell you exactly how and where you need to improve. The second benefit we provide is simple instant feedback. They say the secret to mastery is high volume practice and specific feedback. Through the SwingSleeve, we tell you exactly, without any complicated stats, just how you need to improve for your next swing. The third benefit that we provide is availability. So you can have SwingSleeve, it can be your own swing coach at any time and anywhere. I'll let you meet it for yourself. We are a company that's born in Texas, but we're taking over the world. Just last year, over $250 million were spent on US golf equipment. And most competitors, they're only tracking the club. But how does a club get where it needs to be? That's right. It's all about the arm movement. We are tracking that. Wouldn't you want to be part of a company that disrupts the golf market? I do. I'll let Ian close the deal.
We know that there is very simple feedback that can improve your game and make you hit farther and more accurate. We know that golfers are spending an enormous amount of money on trying to play better. We have a working prototype that knows the position of your arm at any time, and we're working with professional swing coaches like Nick to implement feedback. We also have a group of excellent advisors behind us, pushing us to that next step to get to market. What we need is you. We're looking for investors that will partner with us and help us get into contact with more manufacturers, connect with more professionals, and eventually take this thing global. Nick, will you show them how it's done? Are there any questions?
How was your swing just then? Did you try it?
Oh, no,
What was your score?
didn't track that one.
Tell us you talked to pros, what do pros think about it in terms of how this would even work for feedback and other things that he couldn't measure potentially?
Professionals are very excited about this. Unlike other competitors, what we're looking at is every single aspect of your swing. Most of our competitors are only looking at your full swing, whereas we can track your chipping and your putting along with it.
You doing all this with 3D accelerometers or what?
We can't talk about that right now.
Get the kill me, okay.
No clearance, I can get it later.
So you're generating some IP in the hardware space, right? So hardware is really difficult to be defensible long term. So how sustainable is actually differentiation? Do you have IP in the software side or some part of the analytics, or tell us about your IP strategy?
Right now we don't have IP and we're forming it. But our key is going to be the algorithm that we're using to track your motion and how we deliver you that feedback.
Are you looking into integrating it with all the active golf carts that are out there? So then, it'll pipe in with that score and, here's where my ball is, here's how far my drive was, all that. Does that make sense?
There's plenty of opportunity to integrate it with other systems. Once you have the prototype working, you have the GPS, and you can fully integrate with as many features as you like.
Are there any competing products right now?
There are some competitors, but none of them are doing what we're doing. They focus on the club or the user's wrist alone, and we're looking at every single aspect of the most critical part, your arms.
What price point do you think you'll aim for?
I'll take this. The price point right now, it costs us $25 just to make the product, and we're gonna price it at $130.
Can you talk a little bit about the results of your iCourt that you went through? I mean, how many people did you talk to? How did that go?
In total, we've talked to about 85 people up to now. We started looking at professionals first, but then we realized, and beginners, but then we realized that the real key market are going to be amateurs that are going to swing coaches or those that just want to learn at home. Those are the people that are looking to improve the most, and that's where we can make the most impact.
What are some other feedback? I saw the mile per hour and lift your elbow. What are the immediate feedbacks that you get when you're using the product?
We're still talking to customers to determine what are the most important, but from talking to swing coaches, angle of attack is going to be extremely important to getting you that farther distance. That's how you actually approach the ball rather than the angle of the face. And we'll also be looking at your tempo. It's very important to keep a very smooth swing as you go through.
So can you also talk about other markets like baseball? I mean, why golf?
We're targeting golf because it's the most immediate profitability right now, but the technology is definitely applicable in many other places and not just sports. We can go into medical and we can move on.
So this is just advice. Nothing in golf is ever really specifically marketed to women that much, and we love games. So I'm sitting there being like, oh, I would actually go out there and try to beat myself and my girlfriends all the time. So that might be an excellent market for you.
That's a great advice. Thank you.
Do you have an app that you download and you use on your watch, and how does that side of it work?
We're exploring a lot of different methods for delivery. With those customer interviews, we're going to be finding out how they want it delivered. But as of right now, it is wireless to your phone through an app.
And so the software side, I mean, are you guys writing your own app for the phone? Are you writing your own algorithm? And then you're also designing your own hardware? Is that right? So that's a lot of work. So who's helping with the ecosystem?
Right now, we have a team of 7, and we'll be looking in August to begin hiring more employees in order to get this out there. We're going to have about 4 software developers because you're right, we have to focus on not just the hardware, which we'll have different engineers for that, but we have to focus on the app, how we're reading in the data, and how to most efficiently deliver that data to the user.
What's your timeline look like to get it to market?
We believe that in the next 12 months, we'll be able to deliver about the first 100 units. And after that, we're targeting selling around 12,000 a month for the second year.
You mentioned the golf market is, what was it, 300 million?
Just in Texas.
Just in Texas?
Just in Texas.
Okay. So remind me what the overall golf accessory market is, golf stuff market is?
Yeah, so it's around $4 billion in the nationwide.
And of that, how much of that is not balls or clubs? Do you have any sense?
Yeah. So right now, the data that we have is it's $4 billion as a whole on U.S. golf equipment, and for the training aids will be a segment of the market. However, it's increasing in the wearable market.